Good evening. We begin tonight with a request for a reduced bond denied and an extradition hearing waived.
It was a big day in Hawaii court for Lori Vallow, the mother of two missing Rexburg kids, JJ and Tylee. She went before a judge this afternoon where we learned she could be back in Idaho as early as next week to face charges in their disappearance.
Our Misty England has been following the developments very closely on this case today. Misty, catch us up tonight.
Well, Mark and Kim, this is Vallow's second time in Hawaii court. She made her initial appearance last Friday. Now her new husband, Chad Daybell, was in the courtroom last week, but was not there today.
Ignore the publicity, ignore the hype, the sensationalization of this case, and set bail the way this court would any other individual.
Lori Vallow and her defense team back in a Hawaii court Wednesday afternoon, asking a judge to lower bail from $5 million to $100,000.
We are certainly opposing the defense's request and asking that you keep bail at $5 million. Yes, we think that's appropriate.
Prosecution pushing back, claiming Vallow is a serious flight risk and has a history of violating court orders, including one from last month when she was ordered to show her children to authorities in Idaho. Defense says that order was taken out of context.
That order was also mischaracterized. That order didn't say simply produce your children in Idaho court. It pretty much said bring your children so that we, the government, can take the children and put them in foster care. And that's the reason why she's fighting that order.
Vallow's defense lawyer also claiming she has an expired passport and therefore could not be a flight risk. Prosecution says her history speaks for itself.
This case is extraordinary, especially given the fact the very same day investigators went to her house in Rexburg, she dug out for Hawaii.
I am firmly establishing and confirming what I previously said at the hearing, last hearing. So bail is confirmed at $5 million.
After the judge denied a lower bail, Vallow's defense team chose to pass on her scheduled extradition hearing.
She would like to expedite her return there so that she can defend herself against these false allegations.
With Vallow's extradition hearing waived, this case heads back to the Gem State.
The next step will be agents from the state of Idaho coming to Kauai to pick her up and transport her back. But given the high-profile nature of the case, I don't know what kind of special arrangements have to be made with TSA. I don't know what kind of protocols have to be followed in a case like this.
And that Kauai prosecutor says he expects that could take anywhere from 7 to 14 days. Now, once back here in Idaho, she will go before an Idaho judge. And as that case starts to take shape already, we also learned today that some records were subpoenaed by Madison County, and those include things like rental and financial records for Chad and Lori, all of JJ's Idaho school records, and from the resort in Kauai, information like phone and payment records while they stayed there. Kim?
All right, this case taking a big step forward with it now making its way back to Idaho. Misty, thank you. And you can find all of our coverage on this case online or just text missing to the number on your screen.